Josie from Josie's Beautyverse, and today I want to show you how to fill in your eyebrows, especially if you have little to no eyebrow hair. I have almost none because I had chemo a few years ago and they just still haven't really come back. So this is for you if you need some help defining the shape of your eyebrows and even just filling in the eyebrows that you do have. All right, I hope you enjoy. All right, when I do my eyebrows, I usually do that with a clean face before I put on the rest of my makeup, but I've already got my makeup on, so I'll do my best to show you anyway. So I always start with Stay Spray, and I spray a little bit either right on my face or on my perfector. So I just sprayed some on my perfector, and I'm just gonna right now go over my eyebrow area. But again, normally I do this before I put any makeup on, so I would do my whole face with the Stay Spray. Okay, so now I've got some of that on my eyebrows, or where my eyebrows would go. While I'm letting that dry, you can see that I have very little hair. I have some hair here and a little bit right there. On this side, it's even less. There's a little bit right there. Couple hairs over there, but really there's nothing. Okay, now I like to use the line brush. So on one end it has this little angled brush, and on the other end it has a spoolie. And then the products I'm going to use are there's a contour and an eyeshadow. This is the shadow color contour, and the eyeshadow is called Oak. And I feel like that's a good color for anyone with like light brown hair or blonde hair, or even someone with a little bit of red in their hair. So then I take my brush, I'm just gonna wipe off some of the extra here. Okay, I take my brush and I kind of just touch, and then I tap off any excess. And then I start by defining the tail of my eyebrow. So I try to find where the arch would be, which is kind of like if you go from your nose to your eye, your pupil, it would be right in there. So I'm just going to lightly define the tail here. Okay, I can always add more if I need to. And then I like to define the middle or the inside. So again, I'm just gonna touch into both products to get a little bit more. Tap off the excess. Now I go, your eyebrow should come to about here if you go on the side of your nose. So I do have some hair there, so I follow the hair and I define the bottom. So I kind of go from the bottom of the hair, where the hair is, up to that arch right there. And then I define the top. I usually do this in a couple steps because I like my eyebrows to be a little bit taller. So I go kind of where the top of the hair is, and then if I decide I need to go higher, I can do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get the same thing going on my other brow. Okay, now what I want to do is make sure that my brows match each other. So I think this side might go a tad higher than the other side. So I can just draw a little bit more, just make it go a little bit higher. Okay, and now I'm gonna fill them in. So in between where I have those weird looking lines, I'm just gonna fill in. I like to start not way up in the front, because if I put down a lot of product in the front, it looks way less natural. So I kind of start back and work my way in. And I can even move around some of that product I put on initially when I was defining the shape. Alright, I can use my spoolie end to kind of brush through. It can help if I put on too much anywhere. I can sort of brush it off, but it also will put the hair I do have in the right direction. All right, let's do the other one. Okay, now I again just need to go through and make sure that they match. Okay, I think that's a pretty good match. I know my eyebrows naturally don't quite match anyway, so I can be all done right now. If I wanted a little bit extra just to keep everything in place, then I could go in and use some brow wax. All right, so here's the brow wax, and it looks like this. You can see I've got some eyeshadow in there. So I just take a little bit of Stay Spray, just a little, and spray it right on my spoolie. And then I am gonna just use my finger and spread it around a little bit, because I don't want it to be too wet. Then I'm just going to dig into that brow wax and just comb it through. This will keep the hairs in place, and it'll help kind of set that color in there as well. Okay, and that's how I do my eyebrows with basically no eyebrow hair. All right, good luck. Hope you enjoyed.